shit to say to me. I'm running from Asian. Young nigga be the truth. You know I be the truth. Yeah, they know that switch back in the thing. Lie, since I'm young and we was stuck and no debate about it. Say what you feel what you say, you know me fake about it. They a move I make tryna get cake about it. I was raised in that place where they don't make it out. Been in that jam with my man, we done made it out of 10 toes, how I stand and what you say about it. All about them bands, we don't play about it. Tie up them loose ends, ain't no way around it. Better dot your eyes and cross your T's, nigga. Watch your surroundings, you tryna survive the streets, nigga. One day you in this day, you gonna side with big, nigga. Yeah, in my city it ain't sweet, nigga. Nah, from where it's every man for theyself. But I'ma hold my dogs up, my mans need my help. Never turn my back on who be there for me. And I got love for you if I know you care for me. They ain't no not to play with me. You talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. They don't not to play with me. You talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. Run a city, nigga. It ain't that pretty, nigga. 100 point, baby, get my side shitty, nigga. Yeah, we was taught to get them 100 and 50, nigga. Tell them get with me, nigga. I ain't nothing like these dudes, don't compare me to them. I'm out here bust move doing shit they wouldn't dare be doing. I ain't settling, I'm trying to get the best out of life. This pain I gotta never end, I let my stress out at night. Step in the booth and get the blessing of mine. Some women don't love you, they just possess the lie. That's why I put my trust in their bitch. First they love you, it's what's on you, and fuck with every bitch now. Living no regrets, learn from your lessons. I'm trying to be my best and keep on earning blessings. Pray to the lucky watching over me, and I'ma keep on going for how I'm supposed to be. They know not to play with me. They know money, you don't got shit to say. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. I run it.
From what we came from, in a different bag, but they thinking it's the same. For the game you tryna play. I just want you to keep straight.
From the banks of the Ohio, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Took a change from me. How can you compare me to a nigga that's a lame? Really came from the down with diamonds in my chain.
Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway. Across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I just want you to keep straight. My gangsta don't compare me to no lame. Boy, I represent the you get straight up out your chain. Murder on the line, I don't know which one to blame. We don't trust nobody, you see niggas get paid. Bro, you know the trust, but you know we play for kicks. So when it comes to this fan, it's out of the all my niggas got me stressing in my sleep. I just don't want to know I'm the baby. I hate for us, but why you play with me? In the corners with my wedding, niggas not so crazy. So I just in the back, trying to make it 80.
Well, they're on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week a little ambitious that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense. doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Oh my God,
running game back to the ground. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. You talk about this Bengals defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Off the play fake, Cousins. They'll try and lay this out for Chosen. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 45 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. Play fake. Cousins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Cousins.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
A little nod of respect.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Falcons, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
Watch out, watch out.
12, 12, 12.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Bengals at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Bengal first.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
And now they'll shift things around.
3 years.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
I'm going to lose it.
11, 11.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase.
Oh, give me my yank!
Interception here
Come
on
on,
this
my
opening
nigga.
drive, but he gets a reprieve.
That's a
It's
fucking
3rd
alert.
down.
What are we talking about?
You talk about this Falcon defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
What the fuck? Damn, this shit weird as fuck.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. We're scoreless after 1.
Track the ball 50 yards. Look for the nigga not to come down with it. Oh my God.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. Check. 11, 11, 11.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He will find his man Chase complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Down the left sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. He was over 100 yards a week ago, and he's well on his way once again.
Say it with me, partner. Encore, encore. This guy's headed towards getting it done one more time.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing is Cousins. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Right, 80. What is that? 12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas. 11, 11. 11, Thomas. He's checking. Crash.
Here's Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Let me get that. Stop playing with me.
It's intercepted. Picked up
Bang
by
out.
Jesse Bates.
Bang out. Bang out.
And now look at this.
Oh,
Big gain,
oh,
but
let's
fumble.
go.
But this will
Let's
fortunately
go.
wind up out of bounds. Can
Damn,
almost
that was
see
a
inside
hit.
his face mask there, the look of relief. He
Shit.
coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Shit.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That shit was just crazy.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a give up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Cousins. That's out wide here for Robinson.
Come on, slow down,
And he'll
my
be
nigga.
out of bounds as he gets it down to
Slow
the 30
down.
there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Nobody want to hear none of that. Oh, my lighter.
On play action, Cousins. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score.
Damn.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
I don't know how the nigga got drafted 69 overall, but he fucking looks like him, man. I mean, no fucking sense, my nigga. Fuck out of here. The dumbest shit I've seen.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task.
Give me that! His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? No. Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Second and a couple. Play action now. Cousins. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. He's trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now Burrow going to change things up.
11 MT.
Damn, that was the dumbest shit ever.
Alert 3. SOS.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Able to find Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Play I ever seen.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Can y'all get some
And
fucking
now an
pressure?
audible here into something else.
Damn.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Check 3. Check safety.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
Yeah.
And he just throws this one away.
Joe.
Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. McPherson's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
So still a little bit of time following the made field goal, but we are tied as the kick's away. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Final play of the half, Cousins, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And Burrow going to change the play.
Check the backer, check the backer. 36, 36. 12.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now they'll change things up. Burrow on play action. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A nice job here getting the tight end involved. He's going to line up on the inside, and then off of play action, he's going to test the secondary by running a corner route. His outside receiver takes all the attention deep, and then he'll just find the open space, and he pulls the ball in.
11. Watch twins. Watch twins. Switch it. Come here, switch it. 11 mighty.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
12, 12, 12.
Safety screaming.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
On second down, here's Burrow. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Let's get it back.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Watch one. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go.
11, 11.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. Hunt is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. No CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
To put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now 2nd and 9. Now Cousins. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Cousins to throw it. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the first down on that one?
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Tanner Muse there defensively. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now Burrow changing the look.
Bruh, come on, go with him. What are we doing here? Oh my God, I don't understand. I'm about to go with him. He is done.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here we go. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down.
Hey,
Burrow looking to pass. Throw left side, complete to Cup. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Third and 9 here.
11, Thomas.
Pick me up. Here we go. Slim.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow will throw. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Here we go. 180. What is that?
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Back. Under 10.
11, Thomas.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now it's Burrow. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking.
11, 11.
Here's a give up the middle.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 4.
180. What is that? 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. It's coming this way. Here we go.
12, 12, 12. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
12, 12.
Check 24. Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
Defense all day, all day. Hatchet.
11 MT, 11 MT.
You got tight right there. Check 24, check 24. Hey,
11 MT, tight. 11 MT. Stop.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here we go.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
11 MT, tight. 11 MT, tight.
SOS.
11.
Check, crunch. Check your hot read. Check three.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward, because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And his kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome's in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting, but in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Bengals, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they'll fall to 1-1, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm still listening. Are you still streaming?
You're not good.